The Owls are back to work this week after suffering their first loss to Lake Worth 31-25, and now it's on to homecoming against Waco U. Here with me is Coach Danny DeArman to talk about it and to preview this week's opponent. Coach, tough loss Friday night, kind of a tale of two halves, defense from the first half and then offensive fireworks in the second. Let's fast forward to the fourth quarter. You guys score a touchdown on Colby Smith's 37-yard run, and on the ensuing drive, Lake Worth scores very quickly on a 50-yard pass. What happened on that play? There was some busted coverage. What happened there?
Yeah, it was a quarterback scramble, and kid that was in coverage came up to make the tackle on the quarterback and lost his eyes on the receiver. I mean, that goes back to scramble drill, and you know, those are things that you spend time trying to teach, and kids don't really understand how important it is or what it really looks like in fast motion until they see it in an actual game. So definitely a learning experience for us.
Now that said, you guys did show a lot of fight there late in the game, getting that late touchdown to make it 31-25. That's something the folks here haven't really seen much in years past. Can you just talk about the never quit attitude that your kids showed that night?
Well, we just got through talking about it this morning. That's who we are. We're going to go fight. Every team we play better get ready to get punched in the mouth. To me, that's in order for us to have the success that we need, we're going to have to be able to do that every game. That's something since January that we started with, and in order to win tough games, you got to be physically and mentally tough, and you got to be able to play 4 quarters of football.
And then let's touch base on a couple of other things that stood out from Friday night. You had a couple of 4th and 2s, one in the first quarter, one late in the game that you weren't able to convert. And then a couple of special teams touchdowns where you gave up the kickoff, the punt that was had a bad snap that led to the late touchdown by Lake Worth. Are those some areas that you want to focus on this week?
Yeah. So the punt, our snapper broke his finger during the week, so that was our backup snapper. Not the greatest scenario to be in, but it happens. So we're going to have to continually work on that. The kickoff, one kid was not in his lane like he was supposed to be, and so when you kick a low pooch kick and he catches it on the run and you're not in your lane, that's what happens. For 3 weeks, our kickoff coverage has been pretty good. You got to be good all the time. I thought Lake Worth's defense did a really good job. Their defensive front played very tough. It tested our offensive line, and I think that was probably one of the more disappointing situations. Is our offensive line is the strength of our team, and I felt like they struggled the other night. Now, understandably, Lake Worth jumped in and out of some fronts that we weren't ready for, and it was a little bit of a struggle for us to pick up who we were supposed to block in different plays. But all in all, hats off to Lake Worth. They got after us, and we didn't respond very well. We were going to learn from it. Our kids fought the whole time, but I just don't think that we played with the speed and the confidence that we had been playing with. So that's one thing that we're going to have to correct.
One of your big bright spots was Colby Smith, 32 carries for 200 yards, and then Ricky Dunn had one of his best games of the year, 6 catches, 71 yards. Can you just talk about their performances, especially with Colby coming back from injury?
Colby's a phenomenal running back, got great balance and vision. Having him back is great. You never know whenever he's going to bust one. He does a good job following his line. Ricky's a solid football player. He's made some really good catches. all the way from spring ball to 7-on-7 during the summer and during the season. So that's pretty much expected from him. I'm glad that he got a chance to have some balls thrown his way. I thought our quarterback did another good job of getting better and being able to get the ball out where it needs to be. All in all, I think that we played tough and we did some things that were good. It was just unfortunate that some of the things that we didn't do so well cost us a touchdown. And we're going to be a playoff contender. We're going to fix those things.
And now you head into a homecoming week this week against Waco U, and another week of a lot of things happening around the district in terms of celebrations and trying to stay focused. I mean, what do you know about Waco U?
It's going to be another tough game. They're a good team. We're going to have to fix the things that we need to fix. The biggest thing is it doesn't matter who we're playing. It depends on us. The only way that we can get beat is by beating ourselves, and that's probably the main thing that we need to concentrate on. It's about us. Everybody doing their job and taking care of the responsibilities is the key. And we talked about it. We had a meeting this morning. We talked about it. We hashed it out, and we're moving forward. The plan is to be 1-0 after this Friday district.
Okay. Anything else you want to say?
Burn the boats.